All right. Welcome back, everyone. Up to finals now, I believe. Just about getting towards the tail end of things. Here with you once again. I'm Yellow. With me is Ben. How we doing?
Doing good, doing good.
All
Got
right.
some good stuff in this pool.
Got some stuff in this pool,
I
certainly.
got some stuff in this pool.
There are things in this pool, which we will be showing you shortly. How exciting!
Really?
Oh my god, it's fucking
Alright,
Friday!
straight into it. Yeah, well, it's fucking Friday, isn't it? You have the VPG, it's freaking Friday.
It's freaking Friday.
I've never seen a story
Friendly,
of this
friendly.
in the video.
Oh yeah, the story was awesome. I don't remember if it had this when it was in OWC, but it definitely had it after it got ranked. Or this one is, I mean, this map, you know what you get with this map.
I feel like
Everyone at
this
this SR
map,
range has played this, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, everyone who aims knows. Actually, no, not even that. Everyone knows.
The aimers.
Fucking Friday.
Here's what it is. Like, has it been pulled like a fair amount? Like, yeah, absolutely. Is the map just awesome? Also, yes.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone complains about fucking Friday.
Starting off
pulled
with
a lot for
guest
a reason.
here. Let's go investigate. Who is guest, Ben? Who do you think guest is?
Well, I know.
Oh,
You
you
know?
know? I'm investigating. I'm figuring it out. Could be anyone.
Do you actually not know?
Nope. I haven't looked at the pulling chat yet, so I'm
I'll give you a
clueless.
hint. They're
Oh, it's the person who was on
Oh,
guest
yeah,
last time.
Yeah, same guy.
Oh,
The only guy who plays offline on laser for some reason.
Laser Shadow Trip. No, fuck it. Frick it. Friday.
Freak It Friday.
Is there actually anything we need to say about this map? Like, it's just the map, no?
Yeah, probably not, eh? I mean,
Dude, did you see the fish talking in the background?
holy shit.
How awesome, dude! That's so awesome.
Oh, camera angle change.
Wait, that's cinematic.
That is very cinematic.
Oh wait, he's pop champing in the background. There's so many layers to this video, man.
That's me watching this replay. Thank you, Violet.
Thank you, Violet. Might actually just be like the easiest map for us to like commentate ever, because we just get to sit here and be like, yeah, you get to look at the map and we don't have to say anything.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's the thing about number ones, right? They generally speak for themselves. This one especially so.
Yeah, but like, we don't have to say anything because they're saying it. Like, look, the yellow ball, he's got things to say, man.
Free spin. Proper spin.
Blue ball and green ball are kind of coasting. I don't know if they need to be here. They're not carrying their weight.
You not a fan?
I don't know. Green, at least the green ripped the PogChamp. I don't know what the blue ball does, man.
He's a bass player. He's a backbone.
I haven't seen him play the bass this entire time.
He's got no arms.
Oh. That's really unfortunate, actually.
So, God knows. Maybe he's playing the bass. Maybe not.
This one is aim one done. Two. I believe our first free one pick. Yeah. Looks like we did get another Violet replay on that Hard Rock. Thank you very much. Oh my god,
Yeah,
these
that's
hit
probably
sounds.
going to
I
be a
never heard
recurring theme
these.
for the rest of this tournament, because, I mean, we're getting to the stage of skill cap where this guy is just right at home, really.
The guy who can play the maps versus the guys who struggle to play the maps. The dichotomy of men. This map's pretty simple though.
I mean,
Free mod
still got
aim,
freeze frame on
very
that,
short. Yeah, that's all his. This map's pretty much just, can you play these two big aim spikes and do you want to play them on on hidden or hard rock? I believe DA things are 10-10 for the hard rock and at CS 5.5, I believe, the hard rock, and AR9 flat for the hidden. And with that, I'm pretty sure the aim is just done then and there.
Who pulled this?
This was me. I pulled this one. I think we had something else in aim 2 for most of the map, and then it was like, hey, we need something else, so I was like, okay, we'll run this. Oh, we had a Shoot on Ringo map, I think that messed up
the
stream.
soft free mod, right?
Yeah, this is the soft free mod. No 6.5, no AR8 on this one. But it does creep towards it. Not yet, indeed. Anyway, on to aim 3. This was the control pick, yes?
Sort of our hidden one equivalent, sort of the sort of high BPM, sort of. I don't want to say well, it's like 9.5s. It's still fairly dense on 9.5. And on CS3, there's a lot of visual.
Yeah, CS3. I was gonna say that's like definitely what stands out to you when the map kicks off, right?
Yeah. Sort of awkward. I'd say awkward aim, right? It's pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Just a pretty legit, typical hidden one. Pretty short as well.
Compared to our hidden one last week that was more about that snappy one third aim, this is a lot more complex. Which is to be expected. For those unaware, we have kicked up the difficulty increase this week. We've gone from 0.2 scaling, which we've gone through pretty much the entire tournament, to 0.3 this week. Yeah. So it is 7.5 instead of 7.4 for those who might have not seen that coming, but I think most tournament players are used to that kind of ramp up when it comes to the end game, especially with players of this caliber. I don't know if anyone
this one is really going to care that much.
I mean, the players who are left can definitely strut their stuff on maps this hard.
Definitely.
This might be the world's most low-res video in the background.
Yeah.
I'm watching a beautiful 480p from the video here. I've heard a lot of videos and also like, no. Minus 45 is in Umineko, but this song is not from Umineko. Speaking of spikes, check out the triple spike here. Speed check if you're not ready for that. Oh my days! Topaz is indeed not ready for that. Yeah, this map ramps up pretty seriously towards the end. You've got to be ready for that. I think the players at this tier should be able to pull it off, especially since it's just towards the end. It shouldn't nuke your score too much unless you're just FCing all the way up to the end, but should be fine. Moving on, aim 4. This is our DT1, yes?
Yep. DT1. Just a pretty plain and simple, just sort of. What hours? 10.3. I think this is 9.2 by default, but put it down back down to 9.
I think we considered having it at 10.5 here, and then we pulled it down to 10.3. I think either could have worked. But
yeah, this is about as standard as a DT1's gonna get. It's 260. It's got some triples, but you know. That's not the main difficulty of the map.
Yeah, it's pretty pure aim. SR might scare some people off 7.75, but Definitely feels like it's fits in the 7.5 area. We've just pulled so many storyboards today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Actually, hadn't heard of this beat until Topaz suggested it.
That was me.
Reminds me a lot of like a Pendulum, almost. Oh, did you suggest this? All right. It definitely gives me Pendulum vibes.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is Pendulum makes a lot of songs that are good for DT1. So I think I went off that back button. I was like, I was trying to think of a song that was like similar to Pendulum. Or, well, after I couldn't find any Pendulum songs, this one kind of fit quite nicely. So we are.
There hasn't been much Pendulum map recently. It's like all the Pendulum stuff is like really old. It's like 2013 to like 2015 sort of.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Probox did most of the Pendulum stuff in like 16, 17, but yeah, I digress. I think the map sort of just does the same thing again, pulls that aim spike once again into the second chorus, and then you can clutch up there. Job's done, map's over. I wonder how often this is. When you get into the later stages, it kind of becomes a game of chicken of like who wants to pick the aim, right? Because once you pick like the raw aim and you find out which player can just swing their cursor like better than the other, you sort of open Pandora's box and it's just like, yeah, we're gonna pick the next 3 aim maps.
Yeah, well, I mean and that's the fun of these when you get to these high SRs, is that it's like the last picks. It's always going to be the aim.
Carnaby's tapping, Carnaby's reading out after you've already picked all of it, right?
Yeah.
What do you got left? Good old trusty aim.
Yeah.
Thank you, Topaz, that 327 PP play. On to aim 5. This is our group precision pick, yeah. Oh my god, it's another storyboard!
Oh my god.
Actually, I think that's a video. Yeah, this is our 6.5 precision for the week. One of them's like a bit higher BPM for it this time, so we ended up pulling Absolute Zero about 230, right? 220, 230?
220.
220, okay.
And then slap the DA on it to make it a 6.5 hardware. And here we are. It's somewhere between normal aim and awkward aim. It's not super awkward, but it's not super comfortable.
Yeah, there's a lot of stop and start aim though, which I think in particular on precision can be kind of scary.
Yeah, especially on this sort of higher BPM.
Yeah, for sure.
Is this for an anime? What is this? Or is this just...
I don't think so. I think this is just a promotional video. He's kind of aura farming though.
He looks like the guy from Dun Dun.
Yeah, I can see that.
I say without having watched Dun Dun.
No, I'm picking up what you put down.
I just know him because of the Creepy Nuts song.
You think maybe people are gonna pick this? I feel like there's a couple precision enthusiasts left in the 20, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
there's some interesting, like, there's Ardo, there's Ardo and,
Rail, yeah.
Ardo, Rail versus Box and Jordan this week.
I mean, that you just have to ego picking out what the hell are you picking?
Yeah, it's like...
And you're like, oh yeah, we're better than them.
There's a decent amount of precision this week, so... Certainly angles. Is there one more Kyo? There's one more Kyo, right? Yeah.
Like this is something about who's fighting Windbreaker. Does that ring a bell too?
What's this? I thought this was the song for the school's fighting thing, Windbreaker. I haven't heard of Windbreaker, but if I type in Windbreaker in Osu and this song comes up, then I will say that you're correct. Yep, it does come up, so that's probably correct. Yes, it's from Windbreaker. This guy has ball knowledge.
This guy does have ball knowledge.
Get this guy on AMQ right now. Cheeky little stream section at the end you gotta be ready for. The Tony Classic.
Can't help himself.
Job done. I feel like it might be... Do you think that's one of the easier maps in the pool, or is Topo's just the best player ever? That's 20 misses, maybe he's a chud.
I mean, he's pretty good at precision and aim.
Oh my god, is it No Mod 2? We love No Mod 2s.
It's Longinus.
You got Longinus?
I think so.
Probably don't.
No Mod 2, well, Tab 1, but No Mod 2 equivalent this week.
How the fuck are we going to commentate this for 4.5 minutes?
We talk about how insane some of the stream shapes are.
Yeah.
So a few things to know about this map is that, I mean, it is a pretty large step up from last week's No Mod 2 equivalent.
Absolutely.
Not only in the BPM, it is about 20 BPM higher at 212, but also there are a lot of Axel decel. There's a recurring theme for this.
Yeah. And last week's definitely also had a fair bit of Axel decel, but this week's really putting it on the putting the pedal up to 11 on this, right?
Yeah, definitely. And then you think, oh wow, you can't possibly shove more Axel decel into one map, and then you see top diff, and you're like, oh. But that's like 8.5 stops and reserved only for Emmerich, so. Yeah.
Oh.
We can pull that ground if we need to.
Can we? Is that even legal? Do we get arrested for that?
Only 8.5 star number 2. I mean, I guess so. I guess not. I don't know.
We'll let the jury decide.
The other thing to know about this map is that there are these sort of spaced 1/3s, which...
Oh, my dear boy Onion, you were doing so well.
I mean, dear God, if he FC'd for this replay, it would be the greatest thing ever. Yeah, those 1/3s. I hoped that at this point in the tournament, people wouldn't see those 1/3s and be like, oh my God, why are there 1/3s in there? They're not. It's hard. Well, it's hard for me to tell if they're that bad because I'm not a streamer.
I mean, to be fair, they can certainly be daunting because they're going into like a decently difficult patterns. Like that one in particular, yeah. That one can definitely catch you off.
But they're not like wiggly or snap aimy or anything like that. I don't think they're too bad.
Yeah. I think if you're a good No Mod 2 player, it will outshine any threat that those 1/3s possess. I don't think Box is gonna have to worry too much about getting jump scared by a set of 1/3, right?
Oh, that's not the guy I'm worried about.
Yeah, the little guy. Think about the children.
Little Nate. It is pretty unrelenting on the stamina, I think.
Absolutely.
There's definitely a skill for to be able to play this map. But then again, at this point in the tournament, I would assume that most people are probably comfortable in 210.
Yeah. I think there's still a couple of stragglers finding their way down the lose bracket who might get a bit outscaled by this, but like, you know, what's a bit of a challenge?
Outscaled by the rest of the pool as well.
Yeah. This is really where we start separating the cream of the crop.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Just an absolute trip from in your hand.
With like 1 day video replays.
Yeah, that's that boy. Cool. Onion, the good old reliable. You need a replay? He's got a replay.
He does have a replay. Actually carried the entire tournament for his replays.
Thank you very much. Oh my god, it's over. Isn't that just beautiful?
It is.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I've completely forgotten what we pulled for tap 2.
I believe this is our.
Oh, I remember.
On the pulling sheet, speed, no bullshit.
That's a 150 PP play. We massacred this poor boy.
Yeah, we're working into the bone. Alright, so here we go. And I quote speed no bullshit. This is your speed no bullshit. What defense is 270?
Roughly, yeah, 271.
Oh, damn.
I don't think we edited this on rate at all, right? This is just a straight up beat map as it is.
1.1.
Oh, so we did ramp it up a bit. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the classic silver boxer break chord no mod 5, but harder.
Yeah, that tracks. It's what it
Surprised
is.
it's only clocked up 7.5 stars. I feel like a 270 thing you're talking about, I thought that would get a lot more
Yeah.
R rating.
And it gets pretty intense here. It's like, as much as this is just like the raw speed, like there is plenty of like control for you to get caught up on. Lots of triple checks, lots of variable rhythm checks. Not too much in like the terms of like stuff that catches you off. Like you're not getting like quad into double into triple like you do in like certain like poly maps or like weird stuff like that.
Yeah,
But certainly just having to go like go 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, pattern after pattern.
Yeah, pretty brutal not
On
to have
end.
Violet for this week.
Yeah.
I think he said he had some problem with his ear or something. He could do all,
When the
do all
world needed
replays
him the
that
most,
wanted
he
to, but-
vanished.
I mean, serviceable 91. This is 270, but like nothing to scoff at really.
This gets you a point versus like half, like 90% of the OC population. Yeah, in pulling discussion, it's like tapping has been a very like a clear-cut identity for us in terms of what we want to do with the pulling. Tapping players tend to like their picks pretty purist, so we've gone pretty just honest and straightforward with the kind of tap picks that we've had, especially in the 1, 2, 3 slots. 4 and 5 we've like been willing to experiment a bit more, but 2 and 3 pretty much this whole way through have been, hey, you get no mod 2, you get speed, and you get DT stem. Speaking of which, tap 3, what do we got next?
And I quote, 230 hidden stab, no bullshit. Not
We
a
did
lot of
it
bullshit in
again.
this pool.
No, we didn't feel like it. We've gotten off our bullshit for a short while.
I think this map might be a little bit bullshit though.
This is what we put 10.3 on? Oh my god, we're evil.
I think we put 10 3. Everyone left in tournament can play 10 3.
Yeah, true. People are like, there's plenty of people who farm these kind of maps on
Oh yeah.
on their own time, right? This is probably easily the sloppiest map we've put in so
Yeah,
far.
not super proud of this one, but we did not find anything else in the time frame that we allocated ourselves. Which is on our end, you know. I mean, it works, right?
It does its job.
It functions.
This is the sigh of defeat. We couldn't find anything better, so we just had to do a roleplayer slot.
It was this or System Sun 230. Take your pick.
Hey man, 230.
That's next week. That's what we're at.
Yeah, see there. I'm not actually sure if this is gonna have 10.3 when it comes out. I don't think we intended to have this in 10.3 from memory.
Yeah.
I'm doing a beautiful replay despite the circumstances, though. Pretty sure this is just gonna be AR10, but we'll confirm that after the stream. So now we'll just appreciate this beautiful onion replay once again. Carrying the entire tap pool on his shoulders right now.
So good then.
I will say, if nothing else, this map does have pretty decent song choice.
It's true. It's true. I love
Just good old classic DMB.
Good old drum and bass.
I believe with the closeout here, this does wrap the map up. Fun of Fun holds the 96.
If there's anything left to top one.
Oh, you can always run it down for fun. Yeah, well
Yep,
played.
I'm with it.
Alright, now that we're done with the no bullshit,
Let's get into the
some
bullshit.
Yay! This is what we've all been waiting for. This was our finger control, yeah?
I didn't pull this, you told me.
Yeah, this was our finger control. We said we wanted just lots of just high BPM doubles, triples, the whole shebang.
And hard rock.
Oh yeah, also we put it on CS 5.2, so this is technically a DTHR pick. One of the nice things about Laser, you can run sort of DT hard rock hybrid picks without having to go to Air 11, which is one of the limitations that is like pretty annoying on stable.
Yep.
Thankfully, able to get around it with Laser. Playing a bit nicer on the OD here with 10 compared to some of the previous picks, just because you don't really need the OD to be the separating factor here, like to such an aggressive degree when the map is already hard as is.
Yeah. What the squares?
There's one third checks are really scary. Onion once again coming in with the replay. Because who else when it comes to tap pool? Actually, from memory, I'm pretty sure Onion has done every single tap pick this week.
Yep. Well,
I will say, I do remember one of the... Yeah, go ahead.
When you have Violet, really, for your tapping replays, and all of your playtesters apart from Onion are just the poolers, none of which can play anything above maybe 190 on a good day, this will probably happen.
Dude, my 190 was kind of going insane yesterday.
Were you in tap one?
We'll see
Where
how
were
it
you
goes.
in one Gina, sir?
It's an iterative process. We're getting there. You have to be patient with us. Yeah, this guy might need workers comp after this. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, he's got one more map in him. He came for the tap 5. You remember what we pulled here?
More bullshit.
This one's definitely bullshit.
This
Bullshit
one
is
is
definitely the
bullshit.
correct term.
So this is our anti-mod week. The CS5 AR8. And
Yeah, I
for the
think
sake of bullshit, we've put it in the at 5 slot. We've put in they called number 2, except now it's CS5.
Yep.
Have fun.
I'm pretty sure, I think the discussion from the poolers here was just, hey, we haven't had an anti-mod in the tap pool yet. What if we put the anti-mod in the tap pool? Like, what does that look like?
I mean, even then, I don't think I've ever seen a CS5 AOH stream.
I might have seen it
At least not
once or
pooled in
twice.
tournaments. I mean, I know there's
The
some
thing
Dragon
is,
Force
like,
ones, but they're all, like, 6
unstable,
minutes
it's really hard to do, because, like, no one maps their stream maps at ARA unless they came from, like, 2014, right?
Yeah.
Like, earlier. Actually, not even, no, they weren't even doing that in 2014, bro. They were like, yeah, it's AL9 or bust by then.
I know there's a couple of Dragon Force ones that are like CS5 area, but they're all like 6 minutes long.
Yeah, exactly. Not the easiest barrier of entry. For the 6.5 players, just plenty of space streams in this map. For the ARA players, you get to play 6.5 streams roughly? 6.2, 6.5. I think it goes to 6.5 with hidden, or like pre-hidden.
Yeah, but that was
on the ARA, and then yeah, you slap on the hidden, it goes out to about 7. Definitely one of the more chain missable maps in the pool. I think.
Oh yeah.
We did testing. I'm pretty sure this is balanced.
It's hard to say because we've never seen any map like this in any pool, so it's kind of hard to tell the balance.
Yeah. Consider this a trial period.
Yeah. Getting a bit experimental as well.
We deserve it after pulling the 3 most mind-numbing tapping picks of all time.
Yep. You get the business in the front and you get the party in the back.
Anyway, that's concluding our tap pool. What do we have in the control? Here we go.
So
this is Lilac, yeah. This is our no one, quote-unquote No 1 3. Definitely pretty high BPM for No 1 3, but thought process here was, what if we take like a Guerrero style map, like one of the Nathan alternator style picks, and just ramp the BPM up to like 160, 170. This is kind of what we get. Probably one of the more accessible maps of this week, honestly, but I think for people whose finger control isn't the most confident, they might struggle with this. Is that Fairy Bridge stream on mine?
that's pretty.
Ooh, we're on Struggle Street, it seems. Let's see how we go. Cheeky little burst there to watch out for.
It's working fine on this.
Okay, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of just mixed aim here. Very snappy, very high BPM.
Yep.
Topaz did say in playtest that this might be one of the easier picks, but he's also running a 96, and that guy's pretty good at ult, so...
Yeah.
AR settings, I think we nerfed the AR a bit just to make sure it wasn't like a 10 plus post-conversion. Yeah, but ult, you don't need to warm up for ult. Ult's one of those like skill sets you can just sort of log on and then rip a score.
Exactly.
Ult is like the least warm-up intensive skill set because you don't need any tapping, and it's not snap aim enough for like this. Like the aim isn't like large enough to need like calibration. Ult's always one of those sort of like skill sets where like if you really need to, especially on Snap Ult, where you can kind of just fling your cursor around and you'll probably just hit most of it.
That's generous.
Oh, you know, the percentage depends on how comfortable your finger control is, but it's a sliding scale. I'm glad stream's able to watch this because it is miserable on our end.
Yeah, there's not a lot happening in the Discord stream.
We're kind of operating on 5 frames per second. At least the stream's operating on 30. Can't complain about that. No, I think the map's over. I can't tell yet.
Can't tell. Okay.
Now it sounds like the tech pick's coming up. Okay, there we go. I can see the video again. We're back. We're free.
I think we're good. Okay, yeah.
This
control
is
pick.
our control pick, also known as the most playable 0PP map ever created. I think. Oh, what did Topaz bring this in from? This is a custom from somewhere.
Probably Datch knowing him.
That sounds about
I
right.
like Datch.
I
don't
like
know.
that too, honestly. I'll search it up. I'm gonna go investigate. Ukrainian Osu Tournament 2025. Not quite.
Okay. Not bad, I don't know. Ball.
This is one of the. This is our more slide attack adjacent pick, right? From memory.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. This one's a lot more compared to our previous tech picks. This one's got a lot more aim control in it though. Plenty of accel decel on fairly low BPM, so it is pretty manageable. But there's a lot to trip you up on here, especially with the hidden. I think.
Yeah. I think at 9.6, it's not too high, it's not too low.
Kind of a beast mode run from Topaz for a bit there.
Yeah, yep, that's just slider stream bullshit. Gotta sprinkle some bullshit in
I mean, would it really be a 0PP map with just a little bit of bullshit?
Exactly. Gotta fill the bullshit quota of each pool.
I'm just really glad he didn't decide to like slam one pattern in a map that is completely unplayable and kills everyone.
I mean, the slider streams are that pattern for me. Kind of beg to differ on that one. But...
Yeah. Oh my god, beautiful form. I don't think I've ever actually just like full cheese their slider by snapping straight to the slider tick. I think my skin doesn't have visible enough slider ticks for me to snap to them.
As God intended.
I'm playing it the old-fashioned way. This 95-year-old diner still serves Coke the old-fashioned way. Certainly think this is a pick we'll see in a fair few matches this week. I feel like we've got some tech enthusiasts in the tournament left, and especially with those like more high skill cap players.
Yeah.
With how consistent you need to be to put up a real impressive score on this map, I can definitely see the top players. I can see the Amrex, the Boxes absolutely gravitating towards this.
Yep.
I'm never taking for granted having a visible beat map again, man. I couldn't see shit last pick.
Yeah.
Those back and forths, those are little quad back and forths, that's something you gotta be careful for too.
I don't think they're too bad once you know they're there.
Yeah. But considering how much of the map is just flow, like when it comes to a stacked snap pattern, you do have to sort of keep your eyes out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We just had to do it, I guess.
I feel the fucking fingers quote over each ball as well, bro.
Yeah. This is our control alt pick this week.
It's about hard rock.
Yep.
So, this map differs from a normal alt map in this, definitely in the spacing of its patterns.
I mean, I feel like it was just new gen alt, right?
I wouldn't really know because I'm not that much of an alt.
I feel like the new gen sort of formula for alt is just to have longer tapping chains and have more variable spacing during them.
This is like a pretty genuine test of aim control.
Yeah,
you know,
that's definitely what this is.
Snapping or blowing, either like to different spacings between each node in the chain. That's at least I think that's pretty high level stuff. Further emphasized by the hard rock.
Yeah, on the hard rock in particular.
This is actually. I tell a lot.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
There's a 9.2 on the hidden.
Yeah, I mean, on the hidden,
I mean, the point still stands. You know, having to try and hit these sort of variable spacing flow patterns on what is. I mean, 9.2 on this is.
Yeah, this map on no mod is tough as is to sort of like get the control aspect down. And we've slapped hidden on it. We've reduced the AR, which means that it's really demanding to read on the hidden. I think the hidden player on this will have a pretty tough time unless they're pretty well versed. Certainly players who can pull it off at this stage, but certainly not a cakewalk.
Even for map lengths, what are we doing? There's like a few 4-minuters. Probably 4 minutes. There's four 4-minuters.
Yeah.
A few in the ones.
Feels like a bit of a shift in particular because I think our pull last week was by far and away the shortest pull we've had so far.
Yeah. Yeah. So this kind of brings it back up to that 3.5 minute average.
Yeah, can't really have that 2:30 golden standard every week. It's very nice when you can, but sometimes it just doesn't pan out right. Remember, I'm pretty sure that the ending is like really hard from memory on this. I remember when I was playing it, I was like, okay, I'm doing pretty well on the first 2 KIs.
Oh, that's spiral.
That's evil.
Spiral. That's so chain this wall hidden actually.
Yup. Alright, looks like that'll wrap up Control 3 though. On to Control 4.
Nice score.
Remind me what Control 4 is again.
Control 4. Oh, it's Mononoke.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Mononoke. This is the one for the Boomer quota fill as well.
Oh, we're calling this Boomer, man.
Yeah, I know it hurts, but I mean, it's a mainstay of every tournament back in, I want to say 21, 22, right?
Yeah. This is Mononoke plus though, right? This is
Mononoke plus, yeah.
Compared to, at base, I think this map is CS 5.2, 180 BPM. Post laser, we put some like a little bit of laser magic on it. CS 5.7 now, BPM 195. Well, 193, but you know, close enough. We round up. Same old map, just a lot harder.
I want to say it's one of the hard maps in the pool.
It's certainly possible.
I mean, yeah, with the CS 5.7, which is damn high.
It's not quite, yeah, it's not quite precision, but it's not that far off.
Pretty genuine tech map, and bump up the BPM and get these accelerating flow patterns with the sliders and everything. It's sitting at 7.4 stars, which is pretty high for a tech map in a 7.5 star pool.
For sure. Those cut streams don't make it any easier either. Pretty intense, but
yeah, some cut bubbles as well.
I feel like 20 plays are pretty well versed with this kind of map nowadays, right? Like people got relazy tech so often back in like 2020 to like 2022 that like everyone who plays Dorm is kind of just used to it at this point, right?
It's only now that I realized that this is one of two relazy techs.
We doubled up, double dippers.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where's the second one?
It's coming up. In my defense, I suggested mine first, so I
you did. This one was kind of just a role player at the end of things. Oh my god, it's nepotism.
Tell me about this one, Yellow Jello.
I could tell you so much about this one. In fact, I can tell you that I really didn't want to have to pull this. I suggested like 3 different swing alt maps for the like finger control slot and the control. And every time they came back with, yeah, I think Haruki Saga is just the best pick here.
Tell me about this map.
We've got Chiru's diff, probably still one of my favorite maps of all time. Really love what he did with this. But in terms of tournament play, this is kind of just your
whole map set or just this diff?
No, this diff in particular. I have some I think so. I have some misgivings with particularly the first half of how I executed it, but
we love a humble king. He's kind of that shit in the background.
Dude, he busts it down. It's quite impressive.
I've never seen the video for this. Like going crazy with it.
Yeah, but this one's, it's air 8. I think one of the, in particular, air 8 on this is pretty tough when you're getting up this SR, because you tend to want the higher AR just to make sure that you don't really have to read too much into it, and you can sort of just brain off, hit whatever comes up. But there's a lot of, like, just objects on the screen at any one time with this pick. And when it comes to variable spacing doubles, swing rhythm, which people just already aren't super accustomed to, this creates, like, a very, difficult map to keep yourself accustomed with.
So this is 142, but then also in 1/3, so it's
142 and 210. That's plus 70, 210. Yes, that is correct.
He was kind of doing the Conor McGregor wall.
Now he's slapping himself in the face, which is just fucked up.
No, he's hitting that shit.
Oh, he's hitting that shit. God damn. You think you can pull off this choreography?
Pull a plane out of the sky? I mean, maybe on a good day.
Dude, if you could pull planes out of the sky, you could save a lot of lives, man. Were you even born then? Would you have been able to pull that off?
Wasn't born then.
Okay, no, you couldn't have saved that many lives. You definitely kill people.
Well, anyone could kill anyone else, basically whatever they want to, when you really think about it. Anyways, back to
philosophical as fuck.
That's gonna be a
control full fight done. Onto the gimmick.
Right,
Ben,
here's where
your turn
we really get into it.
What exactly is this, Ben?
This is one of the bigger experiments we've tried in our pooling. Thank you to Rachel for doing this replay about 10 minutes before the showcase. So we're experimenting a bit here with some AR8 hidden tech. It's not super tech. It's a pretty nice map to read. It's pretty clean. It's not like a how go 0PP where sliders all over the screen and whatever the hell. Everything's pretty cleanly organized in this map, but nonetheless, still definitely a mechanical demand of sort of, you know, these slider jumps, you know, slider ticks, and some accelerating screen patterns like that one. Some genuine aim control patterns, but it's nothing too brutal in this map. It's just that it's AR8 hidden, and that is a pretty, what I think is a pretty honest test of someone's comfortability on AR8 hidden, right? You can play a tech map with it. Right Schultz, obviously pretty damn good reading player. He seems pretty comfortable on it.
That does track.
I do think it does get a... There are a few little spiky patterns. Certainly like these some longer streams that have sort of accelerations or cuts in them. Like that one is pretty hard. But there's no huge diff spike in this map, I don't think. Like that looks scary. I was able to hit that pretty much most of the time. I also really like the song. It sounds really good. But I think this map is pretty intuitive. It's just a genuine test of how comfortable you are on AR8. There's that pattern, which I don't know how hard it is. I feel like I could hit this design, but
You might just be the best player ever, man.
Definitely interested to see feedback on if this is too hard, too easy, right, for the pool. It's kind of hard to tell because there's never, I've never really seen a genuine AR8 tech map in any pool, so it's kind of hard to gauge difficulty on. But this felt about right. So anyway, I'm interested to see how that one pans out.
Speaking of maps, I'm interested to see how they pan out.
Oh god.
We heard people weren't crazy on memory for certain picks the past couple of weeks. So now we've got Fallen in the Dark.
Who's responsible for this one?
This was me. I am absolutely responsible for this. I am the war criminal that put this together.
This is a new set, isn't it? With the
Yep. Kodama's in this one.
Top diff Aishitari bullshit.
Yeah, it's also got Jones-Un's prolapse, which they forced a diff name change on while it was qualified. They killed Jones-Un's prolapse, man. It's fucked up. But yeah, this map has definitely got its own little thing going on. You'll very quickly identify the play field gimmick of this, which is that pretty much on every downbeat, the map just returns back to the center. First half of this is actually pretty intuitive, so it just helps you like learn the ropes. Second half of this map's where things really ramp up and become pretty unplayable.
Oh, this is so permanently banned. We're not seeing this. This is the most banned map I've ever seen. This is not getting through any ban phase.
It'd be really funny if it does, though.
It would be really funny.
I think initially I had barrel roll on this higher than it is currently, but barrel roll 4 in the current iteration, so I guess this is what we ended up settling upon.
Seems like a reasonable number of rotation, I think. I know it's not spinning around on the speed of light, so.
No, I think this is the part where the map starts to murder you.
Oh dear God.
Yep.
What have you done?
Good luck, lads. Oh, we're evil. It is what it is.
No, I'm not getting lived into this. You are.
Okay. No, I'm evil. Yeah.
I pulled a nice, fun ARA tech. And what do you pull? What the hell is it?
I take responsibility.
Yeah, I wish you best of luck in the feedback channel for this one.
Thank you, Big Dog. I do remember initially we had this last week. The feedback was it was really fucking hard with hidden, so it was either put it on no mod or push it back a week. I think me and Topaz in particular were pretty big fans of this map, so we ended up opting to run this one back out in the finals.
Are you trying to drag that guy down with you?
Yeah, of course. Hate that guy.
Dear God.
Well, congrats on not getting completely nuked, Rachel. Now, what do we do here? Ah! 40. It's the 40 slot.
It is the 40 slot. Oh my God. Every
Do you
time
remember
I see
this man?
this mod, every time I see this mod, it just... You know that clip of the Russian guy playing CSGO and he gets flashbanged his entire...
Flashbang, yep.
Yeah. Who was this? Was this D-Guys?
This is Rachel, once again. Thank you very much. Initially we had this in Grand Finals. Our discussion was that what we ended up getting from last week was that the people who can play the freeze frame did think that the picks were too easy, which we did recognize and decided to... It was a conscious decision, but we sort of wanted to introduce the players to the mod being probably the least intuitive mod that we've sort of been like regularly introducing throughout this tournament. So we kind of wanted to like get players to understand how it worked before really ramping it up. We think finals is sort of that time where we can stop babying the players and say, hey, here's a real honest to god just difficult pick. Pretty much every second of this map there's something going on. Very few moments where you can sort of just take the time to adjust and sort of look at what's going on. So you need to be very continuously like reading combo to combo.
Oof.
40 doing a very good job of it though. 40 has just fallen in love with this mod, I think. Has very quickly established himself as the guy who does the freeze frame pick every week.
I feel like you can only put this mod on like a KTG everything, because they're all sort of built pretty... I don't know if geometrically is the right word, but you know what I mean. Like they're all pretty...
Yeah. No, geometric's a good way of putting it, yeah.
There's no overlap, bullshit, crazy, whatever the hell. Every sort of note follows the other in a sort of semi-intuitive way. So I think this is probably the type of map you would want to have this mod on, in terms of playability.
I think considering initially we had this in Grands, I think it did end up being a good idea to push this to finals, because I think this is probably around the difficulty I want to see for finals when players don't just need to be sort of like introduced to the mod, right?
Yeah. Okay. It gets a bit weird at the end, I think.
That seems manageable enough. Although, to be fair, when even Vorty can't pull away the freeze from FC, the map is probably pretty difficult.
He's so damn good at that.
Let's go. Alright, I believe we have one more anti-mod pick here. Downloading
Anti-mod,
missing beat
quote
map
unquote.
for the replay, quote unquote anti-mod.
Big quotes.
Now, we'll find out if this works like we thought it does. I think there was some video editing shenanigans going on here. We'll see how they play out. Ben, would you like to inform us as to what exactly the pre-mod settings are for that speed map?
So your options are grow 0.2, whatever that means, and AI 8.4, whatever the hell that means. Which I think this is grow, right? Presumably.
Yes, correct.
And then the other one is deflate 3.5, AI 9.8, whatever the hell that is. So what I imagine would be the opposite.
I'm not gonna pretend to know what's going on here, man.
Who was this? Was this D-Guys? This has to be D-Guys, right?
I think this map is definitely Rachel, because Rachel suggests this is a free mod, like in terms of just like air rate hidden 6.5 like last week. So considering this map is still here, I assume this is a Rachel suggestion.
I have no idea how playable this is. I don't know if Onion's still here, but how playable is this Onion?
That's a great survey.
Did you slam this like second try, or was this like, did this take some effort?
Alright, let's see if the editor has worked their magic here. Oh my god, you see that, Ben?
Whoa!
Now it's AR 9.8 deflate.
That was sick. Wait, that was sick.
Yeah, I think Rachel put their editing skills to the test
sick.
here.
Oh yeah, I can see the parallels between, you know, hidden and hard, well, like low AR hidden and hard rock here.
Yeah. I could so see someone getting slid here.
Again, I turned to Onion to ask which setting was harder. Because the map stats are the same otherwise, right? They're like, there's no difference CS or CS. I guess the AR is different, but that kind of ties into the mods. I can't tell which one I think looks harder. They both look hard. Same misses on both.
It's the most balanced free mod of all time.
It's actually the most balanced free mod ever. We did it. I think I gravitate towards the grow being easier. That's because I'm the low player anyway, so. This will definitely be an interesting one to watch if this ever gets picked.
You can certainly wait until Mappool feedback to find out which one's balanced and which one isn't.
I feel like this one won't have the same sort of stigma attached that the Gimme 2, Gimme 3 will have or have had in the past pools, where it's like, you know, it feels like an almost sort of memory map for some people. This just seems like a map that you can probably pick up and play within a couple tries. I think. I hope.
Oh my god, 2 scores.
I don't know when you would pick that. I don't know what the circumstances are to pick that into someone, but you know, figure it out.
Oh my god. You know this map, Ben?
Actually, no.
I know this map vaguely. I remember it's not a custom. this is just a Heatwave tiebreaker from a couple years ago. It's also really hard.
Yeah, this is 7.5 stars. And 7 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that a strain?
Great question.
Did you get any feedback on last week's TV?
Did anyone... There was like one match that played the TV, right?
Yeah, I know, yeah, but it was... Cat Atkins versus
Box Jordan, right?
Jordan. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think there was much discussion on it.
I mean, this is probably in a similar vein of what you would expect in a tournament TVs. Like you have your dedicated sections for each sort of skill set. You know,
That tracks.
previously, about 30 seconds ago, you had your alt section or your tech section. Probably, you know, proceed from there.
Yeah, I think you're right in that. This is like one of those sort of multi-skill set tiebreakers that have sort of become all the rage recently. Can we bring Heatwave Clubber team back for just to run in the tiebreaker?
Yeah, I just so down to get Heatwave custom TV.
Haha.
So I'm assuming it speeds up at some point because this is not distance.
Yeah. And now you get the sort of Euphoria section. These card looks pretty damn tough too. Looks like you need a fair bit of control on these to nail them down.
Yeah, 3-note cuts as well. Who suggested this? Was this you guys?
This was
I keep blaming
D-Geist, I
everything on
believe.
DS.
No, this one was definitely D-Geist.
I think we're getting up towards two. I don't think this is the kind of
Yeah, it might be ranking up.
this one.
God bless any player who has to play this in tiebreaker.
Holy finger control check.
If you got the best finger control known to man, it won't be a problem. And if you got them this far through, congratulations, you're just about halfway through, a bit further.
Those are some dangerous slider ticks, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely saw in the TV played last week there was a lot of.
Oh, is this where it gets
little
impossible?
slider ticks.
I think we're getting towards the part where it becomes impossible.
Sounds like it. Is this 200 to sounds faster than 200? It sounds like 210. Maybe that's just me being
Well, it's variable with BPM, right? So it might have ramped up past 200. Certainly possible at this point. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like 200 to me. This is like 220 plus. Easily. Ah. I found out where it becomes impossible, Ben. It's now like 250. Oh no.
Oh, here's your true test every skill set tiebreak, but you got a speed check. Got everything.
This is just so mean. We're horrible people.
No, you guys is a horrible person.
Oh. Oh. I guess that's one way to put it.
And you're a horrible person for not giving three, whichever one was.
Yeah. Alrighty, job done. Well,
It's like 7.4 stars, what the hell?
Yeah, God bless anyone who has to play this pool.
What?
We'll see you around.
Best
Best
of
of luck on the
luck.
weekend.